Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Once you're there, let's have a little stretch up. Take a big inhale like a standing cobra, squeezing the glutes if you want to slide back bend, but please be careful with that to start with, hands to heart center as you exhale. Couple more of these. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time and we can fold forward. Inhale, reach. And take your time as you dive forward. And then let's then go down there once you're there. I'm going to grab the elbows with the opposite hand straight away for a bit of swinging side to side. Hanging the head, loosening your neck as well. Turning head side to side a few times. Feel free to bend one knee and then the other knee. So you feel the back of your thighs, your hamstring stretching as well. Take one more breath. And then slowly make your way into a high plank. Taking your time, please step, try not to jump just yet. Once you've got your high plank, just hold for a breath. Drop the knees. I'm keeping the toes tucked under. I'm dropping the hips into a cobra. Bend the knees, bend the elbows if you need to. Just start opening your chest up gently. Don't drop your hips too far just yet. Tuck the chin, belly button into your spine, into your lower back, sit into child's pose. Push up into downward dog. Keep spreading the fingertips, and we are coming in and out of these three positions. Drop the knees. You can round the back here like a cat. Drop the hips and start opening your chest into cobra. I'm still keeping the arms straight. You can bend them if you want. Sit into child's pose. And make your way into downward dog. And then we are going for it straight away. If you want to come through a high plank on your next inhale, drop your knees and your hips as you exhale. Open your collarbones to the front, roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, sit through child's pose. And find downward dog. And I'm going straight away. Now in your own time, I might say it for one more repetition, but please feel free to go with your own time. Inhale forward into high plank. Exhale, dropping the knees first and then the hips. Inhale, opening the collarbones into cobra. And exhale, sitting through child's pose and into downward dog. Take one more round in your own time. Hold it in downward dog for one more breath. Maybe pedal. Maybe push the hips side to side. And then come forward into high plank again for one more inhale. And I'm dropping the knees sink onto your front as you exhale. Bring your arms out, fingertips out into a V shape. And press your feet wide, wider than your mat as well, on top the toes. Start lifting the chest again. Really focusing on the upper back mobility now. Dropping the head back on the top. Exhale, bring it back onto the mat. A few more rounds. Again, feel as you're lifting the chest. Wave-like motion. Inhale, opening the lungs. And exhale, bringing it back onto the mat carefully. One more round. Take your time with that. Bring it onto the mat. Bring your hands underneath your forehead and relax your forehead onto the mat. Keep your feet wide. Lengthen the tailbone to the back of the mat and bend both knees. You can flex your feet and touch your heels together. Make sure your heels come close to your bum. Press your pubic bone onto the mat. Roll your shoulders away from the ears. Try and relax your upper body as much as you can. And see if you can lift your knees off the mat, pumping your heel up to the sky. And then inhale and exhale, bring it back onto the mat. Inhale, lift the heels towards the sky, knees come off. Exhale, bring it back. Keep going. Make sure your knees are wide. To avoid any back pain, keep lengthening the tailbone to the back of the mat and feel the pressure on your pubic bone, which is unpleasant, but but you kind of need to do that in order to avoid any back pain. See if you can draw your belly button away from the mat, and I'm hoping you've started feeling the glutes. Keep the heels close to your bum. Stay with controlled movements. Let's do another 4. If there is any back pain, please don't lift too high. For 3, keep tucking the pelvis. And then 1 more round. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it back onto the mat. Straighten your knees, bring your feet hip distance, and push your feet hips side to side a few times to loosen your back. Find child's pose. Bring hands under the shoulders. Sit back. Tuck the toes. Find downward dog and paddle it out. Find a static stretch. And start walking to the front of the mat, taking little steps, maybe keeping the heels on the mat. Feet hip distance in the front. Inhale halfway. And exhale forward. Coming up slowly, rounding the back, making your way into standing position. And roll your shoulders out on the top. And sweep up. I'm interlacing the hands. Take a big inhale. Give me a side bend to your right. Exhale, feel the left side stretching. Inhale back to center, side bend to your left, feeling the right side stretching. Inhale back to center, a slight back bend as you reach high, and start folding forward straight away. Inhale, halfway lift. And we are going to fold a little longer. Now, if you think you're ready for it, we might do a little hand balance here. I'm bringing the hands onto the mat, and you might just want to tip onto the tippy toes, lifting the heels off, and touch the knees onto the back of your arms. And that might be enough for me for now. Or maybe put more weight into the fingertips around your back, and see if you're ready to lift the heels into your bum 1 by 1. You might not be ready, and I'm only holding it for 1 breath, and I'm stepping the feet hip distance straight away. It's a quick one. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, high plank. Take your time with the first Chaturanga. Push your weight forward, inhale. Drop the knees if you need to. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, Cobra Upward Dog. Press the top of the feet onto the mat. Lengthen the neck, ears out of the shoulders. And exhale, find Downward Dog. Hold for a breath. Come forward into high plank. And bend your right knee. Pull the right heel to your bum. Try and keep your shoulders above the wrists. I'm going to flip into kind of a mini wild thing. Dropping the left heel over and dropping the right foot behind me, but I'm going to sit down. Sit the left hip onto the mat and just resting here for a sec, taking a big inhale. And you either lift a little bit only, or maybe if you're ready, take it into a back bend, into a wild thing. But you can wait with that, because straight away we are going back into a high plank. Tucking the right toes under. Find the shoulders above the wrists and bring the left heel into your bum. You can always drop the right knee if you want. Flicking over into a wild thing. But before I lift the hip, I'm dropping the right hip onto the mat to give it a little rest, a little preparation. You can circle the left arm around and see how far you want to lift it. Inhale as you lift. And exhale, find high plank straight away. Hold it here. And sink onto your front. Inhale forward, exhale, stay on your front this time. Reaching the arms back straight into a cactus, you know it. I'm circling the arms to the front, all the way to the side and around, squeezing shoulder blades, lengthening back of the neck, lengthening tailbone to the back, squeeze the glutes and lift the legs. Hold. Feel that your knees are straight. You can always press the feet into the mat. I'm still keeping the legs in the air, circling the arms to the side, maybe to the front, and then bringing the hands under the shoulders. Tucking toes, tucking tailbone, push up into a push-up position. It might be just on your knees for now, and then take the knees off and find your push-up position. We're starting again, right heel into your bum, flip around, left heel over, or bend the left knee. I'm dropping the hip first before going into wild thing. Preparing, inhale, and start lifting, maybe circling the arm around. Straight into a high plank. Find the shoulders above the wrists, and let's go into the other side. Lift the left heel into your bum, and start flicking the right heel over, or bend the right knee under your hip. I'm landing the left hip first, circling the left arm around, then lifting up into wild thing. It's a quick one again. So find yourself in high plank and push up into downward dog. Spread the fingertips. A little stretch here. On your next inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump the feet together in the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. See if you want to roll off slowly, or maybe bend your knees slightly and sweep up with a flat back. Interlace the fingers on the top, big inhale. Side bend to your left as you exhale. Taking your time, lengthening the right side of your body. Inhale back to center. Side bend to your right as you exhale. Come back to center, slide back, bend, inhale. And exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. I'm starting from a chair pose. Open the palms to the front and sit into chair. Take a big inhale and squeeze the knees together. On your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and you either fold again or see if you want another crane. It's a bit trickier because my feet are together, hands flat, and I need to open my knees out to the sides to touch the back of my arms. See if you want to tip forward, maybe heels into the bum. Now challenge here, land the feet together. It's a bit tricky for me. Once you've landed the feet, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, find yourself on your front. You might want to step back with knee or jump and sink through straight away. Stay on your front. Locust. I'm pressing feet into the mat first, rolling shoulders back, sweeping the arms to the front, all the way around, and start lifting chest, squeezing glutes, and lifting into a full back bend. Hold for one breath, and then circle the arms around if you can. Bring the hands under your shoulders, press the feet onto the mat. You've got to press up here, so we are going to meet in a press up position on the knees or off the knees. Tuck your tailbone, inhale, push up, meet me in press up position. Bend your right knee once you're in a press up position. You can drop the left knee onto the mat and straight into wild thing. See if you want to drop the left hip before you circle your right arm around and lift the hip up. Start pointing the right fingertips towards the front of the mat. And come back into high plank, but this time bring the right knee across to your left elbow to give it a tap and extend out into fallen triangle. You can drop the right knee under the hip or extend the right leg out and lift the left arm up, lifting the hip high. Take one big inhale and drop your right hip onto the mat just for one exhale. Maybe point left fingertips towards the left heel. Lift your hip back up. Three-legged fallen triangle. Inhale and find the three-legged dog, left hand down and sweep the right heel behind you slowly. Keep the hips square. Squeeze the glute. On your next exhale, bring the right knee to your nose. Give it a tap and land your foot between your thumbs. Finding runner's lunge, taking your time to lift the chest, to sink the hips slow but keeping the back leg straight. Press the left hand flat and drop the left knee onto the mat. Like an easy twist, I'm reaching the right arm up And I'm going to hold it here to feel that lovely twist in the back. Bend the right knee a bit more to sink the hips lower. But try and create a straight line between the left heel of your hand and the right fingertips. We're going to reverse it. I still have the left toes tucked under. You can untug them. Start straightening up and sweeping the left fingertips towards the sky. Take a big inhale and hold it here. Exhale. Keep bending the front knee. Keep tucking the tailbone to feel the front of your left hip stretching. Sweep the right arm up to the ceiling. Take a big inhale and find yourself in a Chaturanga. You get there in your own time. Framing the front foot, lifting the back knee off, shooting the right leg back. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through. Inhale, Cobra Upward Dog. And exhale, meet me in Downward Dog. This is the bit when you can just leave it out. Hold your Downward Dog. Take a little stretch in the shoulders. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, feet together in the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward. Sweep up with a flat back or maybe round the back. Inhale, interlace the fingers. Give me a side bend to your right again. Make sure you're long, your arms are straight. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Side bend to your left. Exhale. Make sure you're turning the right armpit up to the sky. Come back to center. Slight back bend if you squeeze the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms by your sides and let's do the other side. Starting with chair. Sit back, inhale, squeeze the knees, arms by your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Straight into a hand balance crane or forward again. I will be just a couple of breaths. Have a play. Strengthening your wrists even if you don't pull the heels to your bum. See if you can land the feet together. Give it one more halfway lift once you're there. And meet me on your front. Going through Chaturanga however you want and stay on your front. Once you're lying on your front, press the feet into the mat. Lift the upper back and sweep the arms around into locust. When you're ready, activate glutes and see if you can lift the legs. Hold it for one more inhale. And then sweep the arms around to the front if you can. Exhale, bring the hands under your shoulders. Tug the toes if you can, tug the tailbone. Meet me in the press up position. Inhale. Once you're there, bend the left heel into your bum. And flip over Wild Thing. Feel free to land the right hip. Or sweep the left arm around simply and lift your hips up into Wild Thing. Keep reaching left fingertips to the front of the mat. Fallen triangle, left hand on the mat. Bring the left knee around. Touch it to the right elbow. You can drop the knee under the hip or extend the left foot out to the right side of the mat. Right arm up. Fallen triangle. Inhale, lift the hip higher. Exhale, see if you can drop the left hip and point the right fingertips to the right heel. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, three-legged dog, right hand down, left heel sweeps behind you. Keep the hips square, squeeze the left glute. Exhale, bring the left knee to your nose and step through between the thumbs. Come onto the fingertips. Make sure you're keeping the back knee straight just for the first few seconds. And I'm dropping the right knee, right hand flat, left arm up, kind of an easy twist. Take your time, stack shoulders, lengthen up to the sky, bend the left knee slightly more. Reverse, right arm sweeps up as you straighten up. Left hand on your lower back or the right hamstrings. Again, taking your time to reach high, maybe give it a slight back bend and bend the front knee slightly more, making sure you can feel the front of your right hip. Sweep the left arm up, crescent moon, inhale, and exhale, go through Chaturanga in your own time or meet me in downward dog. I'm sweeping down, lifting the back knee, shooting the left leg back, and going through the whole Chaturanga if you want. Inhale, Cobra, upward dog, and meet me in downward dog. Take a breath. And let's take a camel. I'm dropping the knees onto the mat. I'm lifting the chest. If you're with me, I'm tucking the toes. You probably don't need it, but my back is made out of concrete. Shoulders back. Try and squeeze the glutes. Lengthen through the stomach and the lower back, and open from the top of your spine. Take a couple of breaths. Feel free to reach for your heels if it's there already. Try and bring the hips back above your knees by squeezing the glutes. Release very slowly out of the position. Reach the arms to the front. Find downward dog. Take a breath. You can have a little break here or do a dolphin with me, just the one. Drop the knees if you need to, but I'm already dropping the elbows. Take your time. Try and drop the elbows no wider than your shoulders and push your sternum to the ankles. Lift your tailbone higher and feel the stretch in the shoulder girdle. Front of your shoulders, I'm feeling the strength just underneath my shoulder blades. Try and spread your fingertips and keep lifting the tailbone high. Imagine you're pushing into the elbows and at the same time you're pushing your sternum towards the mat. Find your downward dog. On my next inhale, I'm straightening the elbows and meet me in downward dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump the feet together, touching the big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward. Come up slowly. I'm bending the knees, sweeping up with straight arms. Inhale. Side bend to your left, exhale. Straight arms if you can, feel the right side stretching. Inhale back to center, exhale to your right. Come back to center, slide back, bend, reach, tall inhale. Exhale as to heart center. I think I need to give you a break, otherwise I'm going to get some telling off in the end. Are we okay, everyone? Cheers, everyone. Right, once you're back, I think you're ready for balancing. So I'm going to chuck in some balance poses. Feet together. If you feel better with the feet hip distance, that's fine. Shoulders back. Palms to the front. And I'm going to start by interlacing the fingers this time because I think we are ready. Shoulders are warm. Open the heart. Straight elbows if you can. Maybe point the first two fingers to the mat. Take one more inhale, open heart up. Exhale, forward. Again, I know your feet might be together. It's a bit more challenging. Hold for just one breath here. And then bring the hands onto the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward or hand balance, crane. Again, the tricky part to separate the knees and press them onto the back of your arms. I'm holding it for one breath. And I'm landing the feet together if you can. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, make your way through Chaturanga. Find yourself on your front and stay there. Once you're there, press the feet into the mat to start with and sweep your arms to the front and around into locust. Take your time to activate glutes. See if you can lift the legs off. Hold for one more inhale. And I'm starting to sweep the arms to the front and under the shoulders. Meet me in a press up position. Make sure you tug the tailbone. Inhale, push. Exhale, bend the right heel to your bum. Flip into Wilder Thing. I'm already lifting the hips, circling the right arm around to point the right fingertips to the front. Fallen Triangle. Right hand down, right knee across to the left elbow to tap. Extend the right leg out. On your next inhale, lift the heel high, left arm up, and then drop the hip if you can. Point left fingertips to the left heel. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left hand down. Sweep right heel up, three-legged dog. Big inhale, sweep up. Exhale, right knee to the nose and step through. I'm keeping left knee straight for the easy twist. Right arm up, feeling that twist. But I'm dropping the left knee to reverse the twisted lunge. Sweeping left fingertips up, right hand on lower back or left hamstrings. Take one more inhale to reach high. And there is your balance coming. We are going to go into twisted half moon pose or revolving half moon. If you want to do the first one, right hand on your right knee, lift the back knee off, and then reach the left fingertips. Leave the left heel behind you and then turn the right shoulder and right fingertips to the sky. Lift the left hip higher, lift the right shoulder higher, and point the right thumb to the front of the mat. Taking one more breath here, and you will come up into a twisted stork pose. Bending right knee, start hinging up, pulling the left knee into the chest. I'm cartwheeling the arms all the way around. So I'm pointing the left fingertips to the back, and I'm hugging the left knee into my chest with my right arm. Lengthening through the back, drawing off on the pelvic floor. See if you want to grab the outside edge of your left foot with the right hand to extend the left leg. You might not be there. We're going to come back here anyway, but lengthen through those lines one more time. Warrior 3. Sweep the left heel to the back. Point the left fingertips in front of you and the right fingertips behind you. So the left heel is in the back, left fingertips to the front, level hips, and then reach the right fingertips to the back. Take one more breath here. And we reverse the warrior. Bend the right knee, step the left foot to the back, left heel flat, cartwheel around. Right arm up. You can bind with the left arm if you want. Reach behind you and find the top of your right thigh. Bend the right knee slightly more. Reach the right fingertips even higher and behind you to get that side stretch. Take one more inhale and straight into triangle. I'm extending the right knee. I'm actually keeping the bind, reaching right fingertips to the front, shifting the shoulders forward to lengthen spine, and then start hinging, bringing the right back of the hand onto the inside of the right thigh. Turn the left shoulder up. Now I'm releasing the bind, left fingertips to the sky. Create a straight line between the right and left fingertips. For strength, see if you want to bring the fingertips together above your head, just for a breath. And now bend the right knee and sit into a side lunge onto the left heel. So you might need to straighten up, sweep all the way around. I'm bringing the hands to heart center, and then turn the left foot out slightly to sit into a side lunge onto the back of your mat. Sit down straight away, lower if you want, or stay up higher. See if you can straighten the spine wherever you are. And our break is coming in a wide-legged forward fold. You're going to love that one. Bring the hands onto the mat, bum up high. Turn the feet parallel. I'm going to lengthen the spine one more time for a halfway. And exhale, fold. There is your break. Take another breath. Make sure you find that stretch wherever you're reaching the hands. Start walking into runner's lunge to the right foot. So I'm walking back to the front of the mat while I'm turning the hips. Bend the right knee in the front, left heel pointing up. I'm coming onto the fingertips. Inhale, look to the front, and exhale, step the feet together in the front of the mat. Touch the big toe joints. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Come up into a standing position. I'm sweeping up with flat back. Inhale, come up and start with a side bend to your left. Lean over to lengthen the right side of your core. Straight arms. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend to your right. Lengthening the left side. Come back to center, slide back, bend, inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms around, interlace the fingers in the back. Open the heart, inhale. You've already started the other side. And exhale, forward fold. I'm slightly bending the knees as I'm diving forward. Hold for one more breath. So we are not taking it too far. We still need those shoulder muscles. On your next inhale, halfway lift, you either fold or hand balance on your next exhale. Taking a couple of breaths here. Find the drills. Find the hand balance. I'm landing the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, make your way through Chaturanga. Meet me on your front again for locust. Press the feet in. Engage the stomach muscles by pulling them away from the mat. Sweep around. Find the glute muscles and lift. Option to hold or see if you want to flex your feet. Press the bend your knees and press into a bow pose. But it won't be long. Make sure the back is not under any tension. Taking one more breath here. And I'm going through locust. I'm releasing the legs. Sweeping the arms to the front. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Make sure you tuck your tailbone. Meet me in press up position. Inhale, push up. Exhale, bend the left heel to your bum. Flip over. And open up into wild thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm out of breath. He's taking everything out of me. Fallen triangle. Left hand on the mat. Bring the left knee across to your right elbow to tap. Extend the leg out and lift the right arm. Lift the hip higher, inhale. Exhale, drop the hip. Point the right fingertips if you can. Lift back up, fallen triangle, inhale. Exhale, circle the hand onto the mat. Sweep the left heel up, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, left knee to your nose to tap and step through. I'm keeping back knee off, right hand flat, left arm up, easy twist. I'm dropping right knee and reversing the twisted lunge. Right fingertips reach up, left hand on your lower back or right hamstrings. Take one more inhale to lengthen up, tall, 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 tall. And there is your revolving half moon balance. If you're coming with me, I'm helping left hand onto the knee, lifting back knee off. And then reaching right fingertips to the front. Land them, lift the right heel high and reach the left arm up. Left thumb pointing to the front. For one more breath, you're lifting the right hip higher and the left shoulder higher to feel that two-way pull in the core. And then bend the left knee and start standing up into twisted stalk. Lift your right knee into the chest, cartwheel hands around, the right fingertips to the back, and pull the right knee high with your left arm. Lengthen through the back, reach right fingertips to the back. See if you want to grab the outside edge of your right foot with the left hand, but make sure your spine is long if you're extending. Try and lengthen the lines one more time. And warrior three. Push the right heel back, cartwheel the right arm to the front at the same time, and the left fingertips to the back. Take your time, level hips, lengthen through the upper back. And slowly take a step back into reversed warrior. Right heel lands behind you, cartwheel around. Left arm up, you can bind if you want the right arm behind you, finding the top of the left thigh. Take your time to bend the left knee even more, lengthen stance if you need to. Reach left arm higher, lengthening left side. Inhale, and straight into triangle. Straightening left knee, reaching left fingertips to the front. Shift your shoulder forward, I'm still holding the bind. And then start leaning. Bring the back of your left hand onto the inside of your left thigh. Calf. Turn the right shoulder up. Reach the right arm up to the sky. You can stay here. Breathe, lengthen spine, draw belly button in. Or touch the fingertips together above your head for strength. And there is your side lunge onto the left, right heel. I'm bending left knee and I'm sweeping around. Take your time to sit onto your right heel to the back of your mat and turn the right toes out slightly. Hands to heart center if and when you're ready, or feel free to keep the hands on the mat. Lift the chest higher, lengthen the back even more. Take one more breath. And there is your break. Wide-legged forward fold, hands on the mat, bum up. Feet parallel, hands back flat for a halfway lift. Inhale and exhale, fold. Walk those hands in line with the feet or behind you. Take it further. Take one more inhale. And one more exhale. Walk the hands to the front of the mat into runner's lunge. Turn the hips, frame the left foot on your fingertips, right knee straight. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot to the left in the front of the mat, big toes touching. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Come into standing position, take a big inhale. We still have a couple of side bends. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to your right. Come back to center and bring the hands to heart center and have a sip of water. How are we all doing with that? Are we happy? Yeah. Now listen, same. I'm not adding anything else, but I'm going to turn you around while you're standing there. So you're coming from triangle, side lunge. I'm not going to bring you back there, but we are going to come here to the back of the mat to start from the beginning. So we do the first side facing me, but you will have the time to turn around. Does it make any sense? I'll tell you anyway. Yeah. Okay. Find the front of your mat, feet together. Shoulders back. Sweep up, standing cobra. Inhale, slide back bend. Let's start opening the chest. Fingertips interlaced in the back. Open the heart up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight away. Exhale, fold or hand balance. And yes, you can always jump through your Chaturanga, meet me on your front. But I'm going to take a couple of breaths here so you can focus on your hand balance and decide how you want to get there. Meet me on your front. You can land the feet with me together and go through your press up position. Meet me on your front. Go in for locust or bow pose. Sweeping the arms around. Engage the glutes straight away. See if you can lift the legs. Locust is good. Or I'm reaching back, bending the knees and gently pressing the feet into the hands. And I'm releasing. hands through locust if you can, gently and carefully. Sweeping the arms around, that's extra strength. Bring the hands under your shoulders. Take your time. Clamp the elbows by your sides. Meet me in a press up position. Inhale. Bring the right heel to your bum. Exhale. Wild thing. Flip over. Right foot lands. Take your time to lift and reach the right fingertips. Cartwheel the right hand onto the mat. Fallen triangle. Right knee across to the left elbow. Extend out. Left arm up. Lift the hip higher. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hip and point left fingertips if you want. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left hand down. Sweep right heel up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose and step through. Easy twist. Right arm up. Now see if you want to keep the back knee off with me to reverse the twisted lunge. Draw belly button in and sweep the left arm up. Take a big inhale here. Keep bending the front knee if you can. Balance. Revolving half moon pose. Left fingertips reach. Lift the left heel. Take a couple of breaths to lift the left heel high, left hip high, and the right shoulder. Twisted stalk or twisted staff pose. Bending right knee. Stand up, cartwheel arms around as the left knee comes up. Either grab the knee or extend the left knee. Lengthen through the back, through the legs, mainly the right leg. Left fingertips up pointing to the back. Warrior 3, left heel behind you, cartwheel left arm to the front and the right arm to the back. Find the balance, find the balance. Hold. Reverse the warrior. Slowly step back. Long step, left heel lands. Cartwheel around, long step, guys, bend the right knee. Bind if you want. Reach the right arm higher. One more long inhale. And exhale, lengthen the front knee. And triangle, reaching right arm to the front, shift. Shift forward and start hinging forward, turning left shoulder up. Keep a micro bend in the right knee, turn left hip up. I'm releasing the bind, left arm up, and you can stay here or bring the palms together above your head. Draw the belly button in. And there is your side lunge coming. I'm bending the right knee first. And I'm sweeping around to sit onto the left heel in the back of the mat. Hands to heart center. I'm going to hold it for one breath. And this is when I'm going to turn you away from me. Frame the left foot with your fingertips into runner's lunge. Turn the hips over. Look up, take a big inhale. Step the right foot in with the left. Exhale, touching feet together if you can. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Come into a standing position. Take a big inhale. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale back to center, slide back bend if you want. Inhale. And we are starting the other side. Interlace the fingers behind you. Exhale. Inhale, open the heart up. And exhale, fold. Keeping hands together if you can. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Release the hands, halfway lift. Inhale, there is your hand balance, or feel free to fold. And you can wait here. I'm going to take one more breath in hand balance, unless you're not doing it. Go through your Chaturanga, meet me on your front. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your shoulder blades once you're there. Draw the belly button away. Sweep the arms to the front, locust. Feel free to stay with that, you know the drill. Make sure you're safe on the lower back as you lift the legs possibly. And I'm reaching back to bend the knees, flex the feet, and press the feet into the hands. Hold for one more breath. And going through locust, straightening knees. Draw the belly button away from the mat. Sweep the arms to the front if you can. And then bring everything onto the mat. Tug the tailbone first. Meet me in a press up position. Inhale. Bend the left knee on your exhale. Flip, wilder thing. Land the left foot. Lift the hips when you're ready. Point left fingertips. Left hand down. Bring the left knee across to your right elbow. Fallen triangle. Extend out. Right arm up. Lift the hip higher. Inhale. Exhale, drop if it's there. Inhale, lift back up. That's so beautiful. Three-legged dog, right hand down. Lift the left heel. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to the nose to tap. And step through. I'm keeping back knee off. Left arm up, easy twist. Stack shoulders. Now draw your belly button in, and on your next inhale, reverse the twisted lunge, reaching right arm up. Taking one more inhale as you bend the front knee, revolving half moon to balance. Reach the right fingertips, take off, lift the right heel. Turn the left shoulder up, left thumb to the front or well in front of you. Lift the right heel higher, right hip higher for one more breath. Twisted stalk or twisted staff pose. Bend the left knee as you hinge up, cartwheel the arms around. Right fingertips point back, grab the knee or the right foot. Lengthen through those lines. Your chest, your left knee if you can. Warrior 3, right heel to the back. Cartwheel the right fingertips to the front. Find your balance. Level hips, lengthen one more time. Bend the left knee, reverse the warrior, land the right heel. Cartwheel around, left arm up, bind if you want with the right arm. Keep bending the left knee. Keep reaching left arm high. One more inhale. And triangle, straightening the left knee. Reaching left fingertips to the front, shift the shoulders. And start leaning over. I'm still holding the bind. Turn the right shoulder up. Feel the lengthening in the spine. Feel the core muscles working. And I'm releasing right fingertips to the sky. Stay here or go for strength. Bring the palms together above your head. Straight arms if you can. Oh, I find this one really hard. Bend the left knee first. And side lunge onto the right heel as you come around. Slowly sit yourself onto the right heel. Lift the chest one more time. Take one more little breath in that inner thigh stretch. Then frame your right foot so you're coming back to the front of the mat. Turn the hips. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step the left foot to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Sweep up into standing position. Inhale. Side bend to your left. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Side bend to your right. Exhale. Come back to center. Slide back bend. Inhale. And exhale into heart center. Have a quick sip of water. It is 1:51. I'm just going to check what happened to the music because I completely lost it. Guys, everyone feeling okay? Just checking. I'm sweating so much. Are we okay? Yeah, I'm going to move away from the sun so you can see me. Now listen, we are going to be stretching now. That's the good news. You can see me here, can't you? Yeah. Can I just get you onto your bum, please? Grab a strap if you have one. So now it's 152. Can we start with a forward fold, please? Bend your knees slightly once you're there. Lengthen through the back. I need to move the flash out of the way because I've got plenty. Take a big inhale and let's just chill into it. Forward. Find a stretch. And take a few deep breaths. In through the nose. Out through the nose. My next inhale, I'm lengthening through the back, like a little halfway lift. Kind of lengthen the tummy. Imagine the tummy is climbing up towards your knees and then fold again. So you're trying to take it further. Do that one last time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Lovely, release out of the stretch. Now guys, we've got the pigeon, but I will take the pigeon into kind of a king pigeon. If you don't like it, go onto your back, but I'm going to tuck the right heel up to my bum and sweep the left leg to the back. If you know it doesn't work for you, then go onto your back and do the glute stretch on your back. If you can, push it back into pigeon, so right leg is in the front, left leg is in the back. I'm lifting the chest, inhale, and exhale, fold. Find a stretch in the glutes. We won't be here for too long, but please pay attention to your knee, that there is no pain. I'm straightening up. If you're doing the glute stretch, you might want to stay there, but you can always go onto your back to do another quad stretch by pulling the heel onto your bum. Or I'm reaching the left arm to the back. I'm trying to open the shoulders up and to the front. And if there is no back pain, see if you can bend the left knee, pull the heel towards your bum. I'm grabbing the left foot from the inside, and again, lift the chest. To take it further, you can always bring the left toes into the left crease of your elbow and try and lift the chest. Now this is not quite king pigeon, I can't do that, but the king pigeon would be a flipped grip with that hand. I can't do that, but you can always reach the right arm and see if you can grip. As I said, my back is made out of concrete, so I will never be able to do that. But as long as you feel the front of your left hip and the left thigh, you're there. Try and avoid any back pain. There we go. Hold it for one more breath. That's a tricky one because you need a lot of balance for that. And then release the left foot. I'm going to come back around. If you can sit back up with me, if you're on your back, I'm going to bring that left foot around and land it in the front of the right shin or the outside of the right thigh for a spinal twist. I'm wiggling the right heel away from my bum and see if you can push the left hip onto the mat. And find that little stretch there. Twisting left fingertips behind you and And then hug that knee or press the right elbow against the left knee. Lengthen the back again. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, twist even further, releasing the shoulders away from the ears. If that doesn't work for you, you can always straighten the right leg in front of you. It might be nicer on your knee. Lovely. Release out of your position. You might want to untangle the legs. Starting with the glute stretch the other way, so you can go onto your back, put the left heel across the right thigh, or bend the left leg in front of you and push the right leg all the way to the back. So you're flipping the hips facing the mat. Lift the chest, inhale, and then start folding as far as you wish as you exhale. Checking with your left knee, making sure you can feel the left glute. And again, staying with that is good, or I'm going for that quad stretch, straightening up, lifting the chest, just checking in with the lower back, and then maybe reaching the right arm to the back. See if you can bring the heel onto your bum and just grab the foot, and that's probably enough. Or see if you can pull it closer. And I'm feeling the front of my right thigh. And again, probably tucking the toes in is a bit tricky. If you are thinking about lifting, you need to make sure that your back is okay with that. And I'm lifting left arm and reaching behind the head. It's a lot of struggle for me, finding the fingertips. And then finding that kind of back bend, but please be careful. Yeah. If you really turn the hip down, turn the right hip, right thigh towards the mat, you might have a bit more balance. Lovely, release the right foot off. And again, sit up with us. I'm sweeping the right leg around, land it on the outside of the left thigh. Wiggling the right heel, that's the left heel, sorry, out of the way, but again, straightening the left knee in front of you. It might be better on your knee. Right fingertips behind you, hug the knee or press the elbow against it. Lift the chest and look over your right shoulder. Release the shoulders, the collarbones away from your ears. Lovely, and then release out of the position. Just a little bit more, I promise I finish here. I'm going to shake out the legs, and then one more inner thigh stretch. If you like the butterfly or froggy position, heels up to the bum, and just dropping the knees out. Stay with that, or wide-legged forward foot, whatever works for you. See what you need, and then make sure you stay from the back, whatever you choose. Just find that stretch that works on your inner thighs. Try and release the tension in your neck as well, and take 5 long breaths. Slowly make your way out of the stretch. Make sure you give your legs a bit of help with your hands when you close them, whichever position you're coming from. Let's just lean back onto the hands just for a breath to open the chest, the shoulders. And in comfy seated position to do the next stretches, I like to sit on my heels. whatever is good for you, whatever is comfy. And then shoulders back, release them away from the ears. And let's do the neck, drop the ear to the shoulder one way. Come back to center, other way. Drop the chin to the chest and circle your head all the way around. Change direction. Lift your gaze. Actually, lift your chin up to the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Sweep the arms up as well. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.